I was wondering when next you'd visit. The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Joshua, I don't think I'd realized how different.
I suppose it's not.
She doesn't think she belongs.
And that's why we need to let her know that we still need her. But how to do that?
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father and Jill and I broke from the procession?
To see the snow daisies. It was the first time Father... And when he realized you were missing, he had the...
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take... It was the Lord Commander who finally found us.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business.
Man's Hill.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much...
You're saying I should go and scout the area?
I'm saying we should...
I'm nervous.
Well, Mac, this is the initiate.
Yours.
Please, just...
Oh, the sergeant.
To become a scout, yes.
I am.
But who would that...
Gav. No magic, no support. It taught me what one man, and I've been training ever since. So...
I'm sure you clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like...
So...
You haven't even started. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it...
And bring it here.
No. Sneaking into a you'll need to assess the situation, all without being discovered.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout, but...
Know my limits. I won't let you...
It shouldn't be as dangerous.
On my way. All right, Ember. Trust me. These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Oh maybe not. Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me. This way. Gone.
Where is Ember?
He must have fled. He was just standing there. He was nowhere to be seen.
I knew the boy had a nervous...
The right man. I believe this is the...
Don't you tell me you breached the...
What? To bring the thing back without...
He has you then, his heir.
But Sid!
He did what he thought was best.
Of course. Don't you...
Yes, sir.
This won't be an easy decision.
So you are content? Please, if you were a true son of...
That's exact... or trying to, at least.
Even when... Fine. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in it, like father.
She made an uninvited appearance at the... hoping to convince the Dame to join her.
I bet. Anyway.
Our mutual friend thought you...
Oh, right, as always. We've had some reports, you see.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but...
Right. Where should...
You know Grieger's Weep?
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clark. I'll look into one of the others.
My father has naught but contempt for you. So why should we...
What does the Dame have to say about all this, I wonder?
Surely...
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate. Do you see anything you like? Come back again.
He'd have our coin, our stock and
Oh,
our
yeah.
balls, and we're just about
This is no time to ride.
What other choice do we have?
Fly, Ambrosia. reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Clive! Are you all right?
I am. I dispatched the...
Well, there's some, but what were they doing south of... We might be able to fend off on it.
Do you have eyes?
Some. You head back to Northreach.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy stirring up ill things.
I'll do. Be careful.
Don't worry.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sanbreque, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like I got them spaced out at regular intervals.
Thank you. Rest assured, the people... Should any of your men be injured...
Thank you, man.
I'll play my... You still want my only hope, Philippe?
Of course. I'll lead it. What about you?
I'll make my way. I fought a few of these things.
All right.
Thank you.
You can thank...
Till then.
Time begins.
I want steel in the hands of every man.
Let's go.
Faster!
So many of them. Not for long.
Sickle!
This one.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Over here! Over here! Over here!
This one.
Over here!
Enough. That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the other... Better hurry back to town.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you, the Rotor, how did you...
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives.
Glad to hear.
Well, I thank you, but
I had thought that without they would drift apart. But you, not by force, nor by simply being one of them.
our purpose was a... You were merely distracted by a loftier...
As I forgot.
I should never have.
You, but we will thank and...
Madam Isabel is a... I see.
You're right.
Forgive me for saying so. The dame said it herself, and that goes for you, one of us.
One of...
Well,
I...
Can we get you anything?
Quentin.
Do you know something? Go on, then. You'd have me convince and do the one thing that has...
I know it's a lot to ask.
And you'd have me give the people of Lost... You'll have to...
I'm so...
And why might that be?
What he's asking. They want you to speak for those. We'll see that the great...
It's...
Then what?
You...
Then what? Why?
My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
You held your own out there.
Will you lend me a hand? They're still injured in the markets.
Just a little further.
This the last one?
How goes it? I'll tell.
I was so lass. For naive, I fell in. He was my master's guard after they discovered, and so we've not that we had any until we found. It was the veil that fed us, those that could be healed.
He passed up.
He did, but at least we were. It was the great, but the generosity of the men and women of the veil, though I was still a stranger to them. And so I swore that I would return the kind that I would
Thank you, Isabel.
Perhaps that is never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always. Come on.
This be Nickelberg.
Straight home now. These people are... And the village seems safe. What is going on here? Ah. Eat the corn? No, to be honest, I wasn't... What are you doing here?
It is my home.
You keep...
They came to perform the rite. This bit where they shall cut...
Give...
Oh, le free...
They want... Forgive me.
You mean the traveler from Storm?
Thank you.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Excuse me.
I am. Lord Rosfield.
That's right, and you must...
I am.
Cyril was worried for your...
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of...
He said that you had...
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. You have seen them at their... They devote themselves to the venerable, praying night and day, that not that they might be serving. I, too, swore to devote my life. And so I would see that they might do their duty.
You do understand?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their... I know that it may be hard to believe. Forgive me, my lord. But I... Did you hear that, my lord?
I'll go. Beneath the flood. There must be something I can do. Here goes it.
Ready, brother?
Ready.
Wait!
Get him! What now? We meet again. I've killed your kind before. Over here! don't you die. Come on, speak to me. I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashyyyk in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me? Of course. Your duty will be done. Look, my lord. They are saved. They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
My lord, I am glad.
I met with your third chair, Cyril.
Thank you. He
died, but I buried him.
If you...
The villagers, they prayed to their god that then an ether flood came. Your brother sacrificed, even knowing that
Then he perished defending. For the right to choose how one... A noble ambition. It matters not how only that the decision we live according to the teachings of for better or...
But he didn't die for your creed, and you still believe that what he...
I believe we of the Undying are not slain, and this was his.
I'd like to know this, to know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my... That is...
Of course, I shall fetch my lord, the greatest honor of my... Though our duties may differ, and were they here,
Come on. Run like the wind.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. No holding back. Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose. This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but... it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard? To the hideaway, then. Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find... Uncle, the field... Rutherford is a company. They will await your return.
One other.
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realms... He asked if...
One not.
Master Quinton would...
Another. Just the thing we were thinking.
I'm glad.
The more that...
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can, you still haven't mentioned how...
Oh, the Seven High. They have all agreed. Oh, of course it did. But luckily I...
From who?
Why, you, my boy.
It was more...
Well, she had a shipload, and when the other houses saw the parsimonious old... Now, join us there.
Of course.
And how, pray tell, will we get...
You find another bloody road. I only have so many men. That is, unless you...
Well, that's certainly...
Says the man with the belly big. My soldiers actually need them. They'll be dead.
Perhaps I might... Those supply routes are indeed disrupted. There is no shortage. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once... but I'm sure the two such firm friends Rutherford spoke fondly of.
Us?
I can't stand...
Clive, I'm beginning to question the...
And what kind of company do you expect?
Criminal? How? You are not fit to breathe...
Upstand!
Once...
Shall we begin? What we seek here is not to create a... We wish simply to bring stability. And to do that, we must convince those in power. There will be disagreements, yes. And if we show them the path, the fate of the lies in my... But the well-being of her people lies in ours.
Uncle Byron.
Now, with that settled, for what great moment in history hasn't... Citizens of... Well, my boy,
that it is.
This is the role you were born for. We shall play our parts to the best the realm needs its Sacran. I want you to...
I will.
What do you think that thing is?
And how the hell is Sid going to deal with that?
You should have seen him.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome.
Yes. But from what I...
No. Ember lost his... but he didn't lose heart.
Indeed it is. The fact remains, however, that Ember will... All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone...
Wait, Sergeant. And this time he was found wanting. After all...
With a bit of hard work, any hand. But a scout's nose is different. By sniffing out that log wouldn't do to what.
Fine.
I'll do what... I'll spend my days... I'll show you.
Daft as a brush, that one. Just like... And if you ask me, about time the curse breakers...
Goodness.
Just don't tell Gav I said so.
Forgive me, Cid. This...
But that's... Remember...
You alright?
Something trouble.
It's just...
I'm sure she'd...
Back in the north. Yeah, I'll let the little...
So?
Well, the problem is that Ed is due any day now.
Is there anything... Or...
A good luck charm.
Not just...
No. There's no... Thing is, they're hard to come by.
Only the...
Well, I think you're...
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen
Oh.
I need Josh.
Oh.
Right.
Did you learn?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in his...
The fields beyond Northbury. I recalled that she kept the record, so I asked her if she'd perhaps...
Whose shores border the meadow.
This should tide us over until the new moon.
What do I owe the honor? What do you want? Anything else?
It's him, I tell you. The Crown Prince of Sunbreck. Oh, I suppose he's...
The Emperor.
Osman, you did, I think.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Your Highness.
No.
Our lawsman has some...
Master, no. Not after everything. I have taken all because I have sworn to atone for my... But were I to meet with him again...
Then that is all. Test your resolve.
I must. Very well.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the Wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soul in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A Stolas quill. Or more precisely, my Stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I well recall. He truly... It will take from himself. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. What subject shall we consider today? You are always welcome, Clive.